The eternal body of man is the imagination, and that is God Himself. There is a vast difference between states and the immortal you, for the immortal you is God. God is playing all the parts in the world. God alone acts and is in existing beings or men. There is only one author and only one actor in the world, and that is God. And that God of whom I speak is your own wonderful human imagination. That is the operant power in the world. When I speak of God, chances are you think of someone outside of yourself. But if I speak of your imagination, I am certain you will think only of yourself. That is the God of whom I speak, who is playing all the parts, and the lowest part is multiple tongues. We are not linguists, yet 200 million of us all speak the same language and find it difficult to understand one another because we move towards a prejudice, a fixed idea. When we say anything, first we have to get through that barrier, even though we are speaking in the same English tongue. Let me start with a quote from the 8th chapter of Nehemiah. They read from the book, from the law of God, with interpretation, and the people understood the reading. Paul claims in his first letter to the Corinthians, the 14th chapter, I would rather speak 5 words in my mind that I may instruct others than 10,000 words in a tongue. 5 words just to instruct others. That has been my hope since I started teaching back in 1938, to make it so clear there is no misunderstanding. Let me state it clearly now. The spiritual states of the soul are eternal. You do not change them. You pass through them like a traveler. You start at the very lowest, the tongues, the confusion of tongues, called Babel in Scripture. We do not understand each other, so we war over strange confusions. The second one is the administrator, the organizer. We organize the confused states for personal gain. Then Paul goes up for 8 and defines the last one as the apostle. Now, the one who played the part in the very lowest is still the very same one who is going to play that part when he is called as an apostle and sent to tell the true story. Do not identify him with the state called the apostle. While he is in it, he is going to play that part. But he is not that. He is the immortal self in everyone. The judge and the one he is judging are both played by the same being. That being the world calls God, but they do not know he is the only actor in the world. God only acts and is in existing beings or men. You and I, learning how to create states to deliver others forever. But what we make, we can unmake, for we do not make permanent states. We create a state and take a friend out of what he was expressing and put him into the state we create for him. Tell me what you want and name it clearly. It's up to me now to create the state and put you there. What would it be like if you were now what I wish you were? Then I try to persuade myself you are that being. To the degree I am self-persuaded that you are, I have put you in that state, and you will externalize the contents of it. But what I made, I can unmake. I cannot unmake the eternal states. These eternal states are all within the human imagination. They culminate in redemption, and redemption is preceded by apostleship. That's when you are called. The word apostle means one who is sent. I find myself in a state where I am called. The night I was called back in 1929, I had no idea I had arrived at that state. I was called into the presence of infinite love and its man.